maximum effort.
Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand.
Back again like flu season, I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving, don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did the shit by my lonesome, no wonder.
Boy, this thing sounds like a tractor, like grah, 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 grah. This thing sounds like a Cummins. I can't get my boot under though. It's hard to get my boot under on this shifter. I might need an extension. You alright? Oh man, I used to hate this stuff. Now I love it. You gotta pick a line. Shit, boy! That's right, boy! This KTM is no joke, bro. Boy, this suspension is plush, man. I gotta say, when I started today, it felt very stiff. Very stiff. I said, oh man, this shit feels just like my Honda. And it's plush now. I don't know what happened, but I gotta tell you, it just feels soft. Yeah, the problem is down there. That's the problem.
Left and right.
el teléfono y la cámara siempre lo daña. Se ve como que es fácil.
Sí.
Luis, no empieces a hablar tu mierda, Luis.
Se cayó.
A recogerlo.
Lo que pasa es que esa moto está muy alta ahora. Para esto quiere que bajarla para que se vaya. Que vaya alguien y vos ves cómo baja. Este se fue. Por prima, dice. Se baja. Para sentar solo se baja.
Guys, I went down a steep hill. Everybody did it. Everybody made it. And my camera turned off right smack in the middle. I almost flipped over, but it was crazy. And my camera turns off right in the middle. The camera dies. Bullshit. Steep. This is steep. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it's straight drop. on the 2023 KTM 300XC. Man, all I can say is this bike is amazing, bro. This bike is amazing. When I tell you, it literally kind of feels like a 4-stroke. You still get that hit, the 2-stroke hit, but it feels very linear. Very, very, very linear. And I gotta say, for riding a 2-stroke for the first time, not the first time, but like owning one for the first time and riding the whole day, is so amazing. The bike is just a tank. It just does not stall out. The suspension felt very stiff in the beginning. In the beginning, the suspension felt very stiff, but eventually it evened out and softened out. We'll make sure he's alright. You alright? You alright?
Say when you come down, so it'll kind of bend it back up.
So guys, here it is. 2023 KTM 300XC. My first time owning a bike that wasn't Japanese. And I gotta say, man, the suspension in the beginning of the day, it did feel stiff. Like, I've heard some people say it feels stiff. I heard some people say it doesn't. The suspension did feel stiff. I don't know if they break in. I don't know how these suspensions work. I know there's the air fork, but by the middle of the day, the suspension feels plush. I go over anything, rocks, everything. I track straight. Of course, if it's a big rock, it's gonna throw you off, but the suspension on the bike is incredible. The tractability is incredible. I'm in love with this bike. I gotta admit, I am in love with this bike. Guys, I just finished up the day here with the KTM 300XC 2023. And all I can say, man, if you're thinking about buying one, get one. This thing is an absolute animal. I'm telling you, just don't let them hit you over the head with that 14,000. You know, try to get a better price, but this bike is incredible, man. The brakes are great. The bike just tracks through anything. It just tracks through anything, man. I've never ridden something like this before. I come from a 2019 Honda CRF 450R, which I love that bike. Reliability wise, that bike, I've had it for 2.5 years, never gave me a problem. The bike was amazing, but it's just not made for the trails. It stalls out easy. The bike is too stiff. The suspension is too stiff. The chassis is too stiff. This bike was great. When I started the day, the suspension actually felt very stiff on this bike. And I said, I was kind of disappointed because I said, you know, it feels just like my Honda, you know. And as the day went along, I don't know if these things break in or what the case might be, but the suspension just became like, it just became softer. I was going over rocks real nice and plush, you know, like you felt a little rebound, but it was still nice and plush. Like it didn't throw you all over the place. But the star of the show has to be the transmission. This transmission is amazing. Like, first gear is rideable. It's not like so low to the point where you can't ride it at all. And then you put it in second and you could just chug along through everywhere. Like, when I tell you guys, I've only had it for one day, one ride. I'll keep up with the updates. You know, I'll be real. If anything, you know, comes to light that I don't really like about it. But so far, so good, man. It's only been one day, but listen, when you come from a race bike to one of these, it's a whole different world, man. But thank you guys for watching.